Hello and welcome to the Builder's Diaries, where I build a business and a body at the same time. Today is just a check-in with you guys. Today is day 6 for me in my challenge. So day 6 out of 42. I'm doing great, feeling good, feeling super full of energy. I feel like I'm eating a lot less fruit than I used to eat, so I really miss my fruit. Today is a rest day for me. I have been going really hard with workouts. I've hit all my workouts this week. I've done everything I need to do. So I'm taking a rest day today. I went really heavy yesterday with legs with my weights. I was doing barbell squats or back squats with the barbell, and it went really heavy. So my legs hurt today. And I also hiked up this hill that it was a crazy hike we did. But yeah, so I'm taking a break today and I'm going to kind of ease back, maybe not power through and try to get as much protein as I've been trying to get and just eat more fruit because I really miss my fruit. So I got some delicious strawberries from the farmer's market. I went to the farmer's market this morning. I got 12 ounces of sugarcane juice. So I still got my sugarcane juice in, but I drank a lot less than I normally drink. I normally drink about 32 ounces, but 12 ounces was about 170 calories or so. It's just, there's no protein, there's no fat, there's nothing really in it other than just carbs. And you get potassium, you get vitamins, you get vitamin C, you get a ton of nutrients in it, but it's really killing me if I'm trying to get higher protein. It's shooting me if I'm getting those calories. I'm not getting anything. So I got to stick to things that have, because even strawberries, you eat some strawberries, this has protein in it. So I got to stick to things that actually do have some sort of measurable protein in it. But for now, because I'm focusing on protein, I'm focusing on protein for you guys because I don't care about protein. I haven't cared about protein for a very long time, And I think that the fact that for 6 days now, I have like really focused on protein, it's annoying me because I'm like protein, what has more protein? And it's annoying, but this is how people think. And this is what people want. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give people what they want because this is how they think. You don't really have to focus on protein when you're eating raw food because you're eating so many vitamins and minerals. And I had this conversation yesterday with one of my friends because it's interesting to me because I'm like, there's no way that you can tell me that someone that's eating, they're eating a meat diet. They're just eating meat, potatoes. They're eating low carb. They're not getting any vegetables. They're not getting any fruits. So, I never ate fruit before. So I can definitely vouch. There's people out there that probably don't eat any fruit or any vegetables. They're not getting any fiber. They're not getting any of these like natural vitamins and minerals. Like how are they healthier than someone like me who is eating a wide variety? I'm eating so much variety, you guys. You should have seen at the grocery store today, my belt at the grocery store. The lady was like, whoa, that's really colorful because it was just orange and yellow and purple and pink and every color of the rainbow was on my belt. And it's like, you're getting vitamins and nutrients just all from this organic, pure food, and it tastes delicious. I'm getting, the romaine and the sprouts and the lentils, like all the things that I'm doing. I'm getting so much nutrition I'm getting. Like I'm adding in spirulina. So I'm also getting more, C nutrition as well from that. So the amount of nutrition that I'm getting every single day is hands down. So the fact that I'm getting maybe 50 or 60 grams, some days I'm getting maybe 45 grams of protein, but that I'm not that mad about it because the amount of nutrition that I'm getting is like off the charts. It's off the charts. And it's insane. Like and I feel great. Like, I don't know if you can tell, I have a lot of energy. I normally have a lot of energy, but day 6, I have a lot of energy. One thing I'm noticing, my skin feels like butter, you guys. Like 6 days in, my skin feels like butter. I'm dry brushing every single day. I'm going to the sauna. So far, I've gone every day. Today, I think I'm going to go to the sauna and the pool, maybe lay out for a little bit, get some vitamin D at the pool, and then do some dry brushing there. But yeah, the dry brushing in the sauna, you guys, oh my gosh, you eat raw food, you dry brush, you go to a sauna. You don't need to spend money on makeup and, the creams and all the stuff that people buy. I don't spend any money. I use a cleanser and I use a face oil and that's it. I don't have a 10-step skincare regimen. I don't have any of that because I don't need that. And there's all these really good products that people have and these olive products and all this stuff that's coming out. But I'm like, I don't need to spend that money because my skin looks really good, and it feels, it's so soft. I don't even really I've got most of my makeup on, but yeah, it feels amazing, so I'm like, I don't need that kind of stuff. It's interesting. Another thing I've noticed in this challenge is that I lost about 4 pounds of weight, but inflammation. It wasn't weight. It wasn't true weight. Like my body will bloat up when I eat foods that aren't properly made for the body, like gluten and just oils and salt and sugars. And if I eat out, I just kind of bloat up a little bit. And I'm eating healthy. I'm going to healthy restaurants. I'm not going to McDonald's. I'm not going to these places. I'm not going to, like Applebee's. I'm not eating at these kind of places. I'm eating at very expensive, healthy places. But I'm still, the oils and the salts and this and that, I'm getting that and bloating up. So I bloated up a little bit with the gluten that I had. And I knew I was heavier than I should. I knew that wasn't my true weight, like going in and doing my body scan. I knew that wasn't my true weight because that was like the inflammation from the food. So I'm down about 4 pounds, probably more. I didn't weigh myself today, but about 4 pounds from where I was on Monday morning, which is good, but it happened so quick, like so quick. And I've done a lot of fitness challenges, you guys, like so many fitness challenges, a lot of 8-week, a lot of 6 or 30 days, like a lot of these, like, eat well, you don't drink alcohol, you do this like plan, you work out. I've done so many of these things, and most of them have been on animal protein. So I know what it feels like, on both ends. A lot of people have absolutely no clue because they haven't got their body to the level that I've got my body with raw food. This isn't my first rodeo with raw food. I didn't just jump into this with raw food. I've been doing this for 4 years. And so over 4 years, my body has slowly gotten there. When I first started eating a high amount of fruit, my body went crazy, and your body will go crazy because when you start eating a lot of fruit, it's going to reveal your body's weaknesses. So I had blood sugar issues. I couldn't juice fast for the first year and a half, you guys, when I first started eating this way because my body just wasn't ready. And so it's like I've had to slowly kind of get my body to this level where it can support 90% carbohydrates. I know I'm probably eating close to 95% carbohydrates every day because I'm just eating fruit. And now that I'm tracking my food, I'm really seeing like, I eat just mostly carbs and like maybe 5% protein and 5%, maybe like 15%, probably more fat. I eat a lot more fat than I probably should, but the protein's pretty low. And the last year I'm weight training, I'm building muscle. I proved that I built muscle. I actually tracked my body from right before I got a treadmill and then now, and I've walked on my treadmill in the office probably 4 days a week. I walk about 25,000 steps, about 10 miles every day. You guys, I'm walking on this treadmill, and I physically built muscle because I actually have something that showed I did it. So you can build muscle eating that way. Am I building a ton? Am I looking like a big giant, like bulky person? No, I'm still pretty tiny and lean, walking a little too much to build that thicker muscle, I think. But you can build muscle on this raw food. So I know that you can do it, but I'm interested to take the carbs down, and it's been hard. Like, I think that's been one of the hardest things for me in this challenge is getting my macros to an 80-10-10 macro. And when I first started, I was like, all right, I'm going to do 70, 18 and 12% fat, cause I want some fat for females. We want to have some fat in there. And I can't get that. I can't get over like, 11 or 12% protein. It's not happening because I'm so used to eating fruit. So for me, I'd have to really cut back the fruit. Or I'd have to really just do a lot of improper food combining. I'm not sure I want to do that. But my body's great so far. Like, I'm starting to see the ab cuts. You could physically see I'm just like leaning out. I've lost a lot of the inflammation. My stomach is flat again. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. I lost a lot of that inflammation, so I'm down. I don't think I'm going to continue to lose 4 pounds every single week eating raw food. That's not going to happen. My body's going to probably normalize about 103 pounds or so, and then it's going to be that kind of figure it out type thing. We'll see. I'm about 103, 104 pounds. That's typically kind of where I sit when I do these things. And the interesting thing about raw food is it took 3 days for the inflammation to fall off. I felt phenomenal. I had so much energy. And other challenges I've done before, there's no way I felt that fast and that fast. Like, it took weeks for me to see any definition in my stomach. It took weeks for me to have the energy. I felt kind of like, and I got a little bit of a headache on day 2. So a little bit of a detox headache. I did have caffeine, which I never eat caffeine, but I just randomly was like, oh, let's see what happens. Let me have some caffeine. And I got anxiety. I actually got an anxiety attack having caffeine. And then once I realized, like, you are okay, you are safe, this is caffeine, this is not anything there's nothing wrong with you, it dissipated, and I made that connection of like, hey, this is not that, this is from the coffee that I had. So yeah, caffeine's not good, but I had a little bit of a headache. So I think I was detoxing either the coffee or the gluten or, the oils or the salts, like something in the diet. I had a little bit of that like lingering detox headache, but I feel great now. No headaches. I feel hydrated. I'm kind of drinking water. And I'm bad about drinking water because I eat so much fruit. So I don't really drink as much water as I probably should. But when you're eating, gallons of fruit. You don't need to eat gallons of water. And even on my test, on my in-body test, I tested my extra body water and all that, how much water is in my cells and outside of my cells. And I am perfect, like perfect, perfect, perfect. So I'm like, I'm cool. I'm cool because I eat so much fruit. I'm so hydrated from the hydration of the fruit that I eat. And we're about to push into watermelons. I almost bought a watermelon, you guys. I was at H Mart and the watermelons, they're in the bin and they look okay. Like I still don't know if I would buy them. They look decent. They're getting there, and they didn't have the big yellow spot on them. So I'm like, no. And they were $9.99. So that's a little bit much. I would like to see them come down to $8.99, $7.99. I mean, they're the big seedless watermelons. So they're pretty good typically, but I was like, all right. But next week on my meal plan, I have watermelon. So next week I'll be enjoying watermelon because I keep seeing all my friends posting all these pictures of delicious watermelon and bowls of watermelon, and mostly people living in Florida because in California, it's a little too cold right now for us to get the watermelons. It's not quite season yet. It's typically a little bit later it's about mid-May. We get really good watermelons. So we're not there yet. It's the end of April right now. It's not time yet. So it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I'm so excited. But that's going to bring in a ton of hydration for me. I love my watermelon. So it's been good. Wanted to check in with you guys and let you know I'm not dying of a protein deficiency. Of course I'm not dying. I'm eating more protein than I'm probably eating double the amount of protein than I ever did because I'm trying to, prioritize it when I'm eating, and every meal I'm like, okay, what is my protein? Where's my protein source? And what am I doing? I'm adding spirulina to my shakes. A lot of and like typically the morning is fruit and then a fruit snack. And then after that, it's like, let me get in the protein. But I'm having to kind of bring in the protein a little bit in the morning if I want to get it higher than 50 grams because I'm not hitting that. If I don't get it in the morning, it's like I can't really get it later because what am I going to do? Eat 4 tablespoons of spirulina? Like that doesn't sound very good. It's not going to taste very good. It's not very easy. So with this plant raw food, I'm not getting 20 grams of protein in something I'm eating. I'm not going to eat a piece of meat or something that's going to give me 20 grams. You can't do that. You're getting 5 here. You're getting 7 here. You're getting 2 here. You have to kind of pick and choose where you're getting it. So it's like, okay, let me figure out what combination of foods can I do to make it give me the most in my meals because you're going to get it in everything other than sugarcane juice apparently. But I think that that's why these tracking apps, I don't know how much I really believe in them because I'm like, there's protein in everything. There's fat in everything, it's in balance, but you are juicing it. You're taking out the fiber. You're taking a lot of the thicker nutrition out. So maybe not. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I really trust that there's 0 protein in 12 ounces of sugarcane. I think that there's probably like point something. There's something in it. I think maybe at least 1 gram, at least because most things about a cup is about a gram of protein. So I don't know. We'll see. But I am going to enjoy my delicious fruit today, get it out and get a vitamin D walk, enjoy my rest day. And then tomorrow, probably take another rest day. Actually, I think I only have 4 weight training workouts in for this program. So it's not really crazy, but you are going heavy. The purpose is go heavy, like kill your muscles, like overtrain your muscles. Like right now, like I couldn't work out today if I wanted to. I had a friend ask me to go for a run and I was like, I can't go for a run today. Like that's not going to happen. My legs actually physically like not hurt, but they're sore. It's the good sore, like not bad sore, the good sore. But I can feel that I worked heavy and I'm like, I've got to give you a rest and give you nutrition, give you vitamins and minerals because I don't take multivitamin pills. I don't take vitamins, The only powders that I'm putting in my body right now are spirulina and barley grass juice. So I'm not taking protein powders. I'm not taking any of this kind of stuff. I'm just physically eating my food and it feels fantastic. You guys, if you've never done this, try it. Like try it. This raw food, you guys, is amazing. And you're going to see as we go on, like this energy and the clarity, hopefully my camera is not the best, but maybe you can see how clear my skin's going to look and how bright my eyes are going to, everything's going to just look better. My face might get a little skinnier, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't like when my face gets very skinny. But anyways, all right. Well, I'm going to take off. I need to get outside. The vitamin D is popping out right now. It looks really nice outside. And yeah, take care, guys. And I will check in soon.